trying to show us right now. But you'll see as we go. So, like, the first world is Vegetable Valley. Oh, I think we're off.
And
Also,
so, Rox, he wanted to keep his live split timer running because he was blind speedrunning a game. So right now he's using his secondary timer, Plat Split.
Hey,
wait, he got needle? Wait, where even is that?
It's like 4 late or something. Yeah, and Funky missed it too, so I guess we got some good old powerless action going on. Oh, Rox gets owned. Yeah, so Rox is using the infamous Plat Split. If you've seen this before, it's something. Funky does not have a timer because he streams using his iPad. So
7 seconds behind on sync. Let's see if I can fix that.
Got some real potato going on right now, but it's fitting considering this is food for setup. Funky's got a cup of carrots, I think that is. So Funky's gonna go for the carrots. I think Rox tried to hold something in front of the camera, but I couldn't tell what it was. This lighting is really bad. Maybe like a celery stick or something. But it should be a vegetable of some sort because this first world is Vegetable Valley, so I assume they're both eating vegetables. Oh, they both have carrots? Okay. I didn't check with these guys before what they were gonna eat, but that was pretty good.
Anyway, I guess we should be talking about the game a little bit more. So what they did to defeat the poppies was they used a double star, and basically that double star is just powerful enough that it will take down that mini boss in one shot. This won't be effective for future bosses as they will get more difficult, so we will be seeing more traditional methods of killing these mini bosses later in the run.
Okay, Rox confirmed that he's eating celery. Oh, yeah, one food per world corresponding to the world name, so Vegetable Valley means vegetables, so they start off healthy.
Let's try this. What happens if I add a 7?
Rox is spamming. I assume this means something probably happened.
Anyway, Rox picks us up our first ability we will be using in this run, other than Needle. This is Burning, and Burning is overall a very well-rounded ability in this game. Burning, basically, you just press the B button and it shoots you forward in a burning motion. And burning, nice spamming Burning's pretty fast. Oh, sick down warp.
Anyway, yeah, so Burning's cool. Frosty here is particularly weak to fire, so you just kind of like hit the wall. Oh boy, Rox, don't die, don't die, don't die.
Oh my gosh. Wait, why does he have 1 health?
He died. It has begun. Okay, so we haven't actually done any background on the runners here, so Rox has a top 5 time in both categories. However, he is known to be incredibly inconsistent at races, like next level inconsistent at races. We always joke, for Hundo the world record is 42.15, so we always joke that in any given race, Rox can get anything from 42 to 52, and this so far looks to be 52 Rox.
So, potential upset coming up. What are you? What? I think he wants Needle. So, I think he's just gonna opt to take Spark in the next room. I think I somehow synced the streams, but it might be off.
Okay.
But I was told 7 seconds, so I just synced it 7 seconds.
I believe Sword is actually slightly stronger than Spark. I might be mistaken. I don't remember.
Ooh, really? I had no idea.
There's a Google Doc out there somewhere with the exact damage values. But I'll have to go back and see. So okay, yeah, here you'll see the normal route keeps burning through Wispy, and the fight will be slower. So Funky will be a little behind after this, but he's gonna make up that time by having burning in 2-1. And actually, it wasn't even that much slower.
So yeah. Both runners finished at pretty much the same at the same time.
403.
But Funky has a very large advantage over Rox because right now Funky has Burning, so Rox just has to waddle on forward while Funky, he gets to use Burning.
Funky's really gaming out here.
Yep. Nobody expected this race to go this way.
Well, that's debatable.
Ooh, Funky takes a hit, tries to go back for Burning, and allows Rox to take the lead. Rox should grab UFO in this next room here. Or wait, did I say UFO?
You said UFO?
I meant to say Tornado, but he skipped,
the tornado's chasing him. Oh, he almost died to the beam. Alright, well, you guys understand why this, we got ice cream from both Funky, and I don't know what that is, Rox. It's a spoon of something. Oh yeah, this is just a good old time. We like to meme in the Kirby community, if you can't tell. Rox has to grab Needle here now, because there's another double star setup coming up, and he missed it. Nice. Funky's still in the lead.
What I think Rox should have done was grab the Tornado in 2-1, because Tornado's a pretty fast ability. Maybe even not faster than Burning, I'd say.
Ooh, 2 jump from Funky.
Sick.
So yeah, here you face backwards, drop your ability, and got that double, and it instantly kills.
Oh my gosh, Rox almost missed.
Yeah, that was real tight. So,
anyway,
okay.
we have Wheel now. Wheel is the fastest horizontally moving ability in this game, and as you might tell, that's pretty useful for speedruns.
Yeah.
But Wheel is not without its weaknesses. It's very bad against main bosses. It can manage against mini bosses, and we might see that in the run, particularly in these next 2 stages.
Yeah, okay, so I don't know if Funky, he might try to keep Wheel. Rox knows how to keep Wheel.
Struggling with this 1 tile gap.
But, well, we might see a difference in the strats here, and we might see spectacular fails on both sides. We'll see what happens. More likely on Rox's side, I would say. But no, Rox actually, cleaner fish room. Misses the door, but regains the lead by a little bit. Gets hit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so Funky is opting to not keep Wheel. And so this will be faster for this upcoming fight. But if Rox can successfully keep Wheel through this fight, then he'll have a big advantage in the rest of the world. So this is a rather advanced strat that is mostly only done by top runners. Because you need to, like, drop and, like, re-inhale your...
Ooh, he doesn't get a Wheel at the very end, so... Oh, did he get an invincibility hit after grabbing Wheel? Oh, that's really cool. So those, what would you call them? Mace Knights?
Yeah, Mace Knight is the one who has
they have more health than the rest for some reason, and it's like very apparent in like the Meta Nightmare mode because it takes 2 slashes to kill them instead of just 1. So what Rox did was actually like really good. He had invincibility after swallowing Wheel. Also, by the way, this fight with Wheel is amazing.
Yeah, okay, Rox doing
very
pretty
good.
Clean fight there. Wow, and a Wheel
Wow.
Bonk. Okay, that was pretty
sick
swag.
Wheel jump.
Then missing the turn.
Bonk,
but okay, this room you can see just how much Wheel saves. Like, look, this room he took the lead in that room alone.
Yep.
So
more time to save here, and more time to save in the next 2 rooms.
Yeah. So this is, I guess, a live comparison of the 2 strats. But Funky's still not far behind. So we will see what ends up happening next. Okay.
So Wheel, also very useful in this room. Makes it a ton easier than the strat Funky's probably gonna do. Does he puff the umbrella? No, he does the jump through. And he doesn't get hit by the cannon. Very nice.
That's pretty clean.
But in the room Rox is in, Funky will be picking up Wheel. Yeah. Wheel saves a bit of time here because you obviously don't have to pick up Wheel again and go through that half-second ability animation. Ooh. But both the runners are back on an even playing field with Wheel.
Both runners went for the sub-pixel strat, neither got lucky. Now switching to high jump. Oh, this is probably the most versatile ability in this game. It's really, really good.
So basically high jump, fastest moving ability vertically, and it's really good against bosses, whether it's mini bosses or main bosses. Here's a main boss. This is Paint Roller. I swear, he was about to puff his star there.
I don't like this.
He's not positioning. He's not positioning. That's not good.
Why did Funky go in there? That must have been an accident.
So high jump has 2 hitboxes, a strong hitbox and a weak hitbox. You'll hit with the weak hitbox if you're kind of far away, but Funky right now is hitting him with the strong hitbox, which allowed him to take it out in 1 cycle. Is that a stick of butter?
I don't think it's a whole stick. I think they're just eating flakes because I think that would not be healthy, but...
Yeah.
At least Funky told me he's only eating a flake, so that's good. This is Butter Building. If you guys can't tell from the music, it's a pretty famous track from, like, Brawl and other stuff. Oh, okay, so we didn't even talk about what Hundo means. So, actually, World 1 and 2 are identical from between any percent and 100%. But starting here in 3, 1 and 100%, you're gonna hit, is it 17?
17? 17 is what I keep hearing, so that's what I'm gonna keep saying.
I think it's 17. Brawl's epic. I remember Brawl. Say Brawl is epic in chat if you remember Brawl.
Brawl is epic.
Brawl is epic. So okay, now Funky is coming up on the first switch.
Yeah, one nice thing about the switches is that when you hit them, it will restore your health to full. So right now Funky is at 1 health, but when he hits the switch, he will be back at full. This level Rox is in is 3. What was that?
Butter. Okay. So, alright, here will be another strat difference. So, Rox is going to be keeping high jump for this fight, while I think Funky does sword. So, high jump is faster, but debatably more difficult. And
He jumped!
He jumped! There's a...
Oh no! He could have done a float there too, which would have been a really good pattern afterwards.
It's a source of...
Just like
Rox
that.
And his...
So that was a really bad high jump Bugsy.
Yeah.
So, Funky, even if he uses sword, he has an opportunity to save quite a bit of time over Rox here.
Yeah, so the main draw of keeping high jump through Bugsy is you don't need to grab it again in 3-3, and you also can jump up the ladder at the beginning. You'll see here. Ooh, Funky losing sword, a little bit of spaghetti. But okay, so Rock's now into 3-3. And let's see what Funky's Bugsy fight is like. This fight is infamous. This is one of the biggest early game barriers for newer runners for sure.
Wait, is Rox doing the... Did Rox just do the Meta Nightmare strat?
Knowing him, probably. Oh! Funky drove down!
No, he got a down throw! So Funky probably actually lost time to Rox there, because that down throw animation takes a long time. If you're a top runner and you see that, boop, reset button.
Yep. We call that driving down to butter building. It's based off the famous Melee copy pasta, if you guys know about that one. I drove down to butter building to a speedrun, but I couldn't stop getting down through tech chase by this stupid Bugsy. Anyways. Oh, Rox.
This is 3-4. I guess we never talked about, like... Well, we did talk about the Meta Knight arenas, but basically, Meta Knight sends out his Meta Knight, great naming scheme, to,
Rox at 1 health. Don't die in this room, please. Okay, he's fine.
to try and defeat you, but you basically just have to defeat all the Meta Knights in that room. There's no luck involved. They all spawn the same way. So, like, killing a certain set of Meta Knights will spawn another particular Meta Knight. And it makes rounding these fights pretty interesting, actually. Okay, now, here we grab an invincibility candy. Invincibility candies do not make you run faster, but they make you, well, invincible. They also do not damage actual bosses like other Kirby games, but what it will allow us to do is stand inside bonkers and get a bunch of strong hits for absolutely free.
Yeah, so they just kind of... Ooh, that was a really clean task blocks.
I just saw an arm fly across the screen and another one.
Yeah, both the runners are complaining of slippery hands because they both ate butter. That's the dangers of food percent. Nice one tile, Rox.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands, kids. Actually, not just kids, everyone should wash their hands. That's their public service announcement for today.
Ooh. Rox,
Okay,
I decided to take that frog a little bit safe there. Respectable.
So Rox went for swag cycle and failed it miserably. That's why I don't do that. I'm just boring and wait. But yeah.
Also, we are allowed to laugh because Rox is our friend.
Yes.
We're all friends in the Kirby community, so
yeah,
it's all a good time for us.
Most of us are really tight, so you could expect these commentaries to just be memes. I'm gonna get similarly roasted in my match tomorrow, so you guys can tune in for that.
Alright, the game gives you high jump here. I was wondering what Rox was gonna do against Sun and Moon, but it looks like he's just gonna be using high jump.
You got like a bajillion high jumps in this room. So
yeah, it's pretty nice.
Funky's still not far behind.
They didn't do that in KA. But in KA,
right.
use hammer anyway.
Yeah. That one's hard to get back. Okay, Rox.
Alright, Rox gets his moon. He gets it wrong!
Okay, so there's a meme here in the Shine and Bright fight at the end of Butter Building. There are 3 camps within the within NIDL runners, and that is to 1, guess moon, 2, guess sun. Oh, no,
Great!
and 3, stand in the middle. And so, but the moon crew, as they like to call it, is by far the largest, and Rox is a proud member of the moon crew. I think Funky as well. So,
I'm pretty sure Funky's moon crew.
Yeah, Sun Squad is pretty small, and slightly bigger, but still also not as big as the No Guess gang, which I am a proud member of. World record doesn't guess, so it's optimal, guys.
It's optimal. Alright, Rox uses high jump to gain the first switch in World 4. Ooh, Funky kind of struggling with the high jump room in 3-6. That room, when done correctly, is actually really satisfying. Now Rox is going to go for a mix here. Nails the setup, and he gets wheel first try.
So yeah, that saves about 5 or 6 seconds in 4-1-4.
Oh my gosh, Funky just blue balled all of us. That was amazing.
That's the Fretzy strat. Fretzy used to do that, where he would run to one and then like run to the other, and in his PB it actually works, which is
that's awesome.
Alright, so Funky, I'm gonna guess is gonna show us his grapes soon. I believe they were both gonna go for grapes. I thought Rox told me before the race that he didn't have grapes, but I guess he found some.
Imagine
switch off here to
grapes.
Spark. We don't have grapes right now. My mom hasn't bought grapes in like a month. I'm kind of sad.
Bruh.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, Rox gets completely owned by the bomb. Gets to shoot a single star, but he's gonna get hit after that. He shoots his single star. Now
no. Yeah. Okay, well, Rox is just kind of fooling, waiting for another bomb.
I'm kind of glad Rox is being silent right now, because if this was like any of his streams, he would be like going nuts right now.
Yeah, I gotta praise him for his Oh, Funky not going for it. Never mind. Funky's doing the older strat here of Tornado, which is a lot easier. Oh, okay, yeah, you can turn it straight to that door. That was nice. Okay, here we have the flying boat room, as the game calls it.
The flying
path,
boat room?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Middle path, best path. Anyway, we go past that door that usually takes us to the end of the stage to grab another switch.
Yes. So the way it is, there's 2 switches in World 3, 3 switches in World 4, 4 in World 5, 6 in World 6, and then the last 2 are in World 7.
Someone can add all that up and see if it adds up to 17.
I believe it is 17. I think I did that during my last commentary. But someone correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm bad at mathing in the middle of doing other stuff.
No, we don't have time for math. We have a race to commentate. Funky grabbing Spark so he can fight the
let's see if his fight is better than...
what the? Wait, what's going on?
Funky's
what just
making
happened?
up his own strats as he's going.
This is awesome.
That's still better than Rox's fight.
Yep.
Okay, Rox's probably gonna go for another wheel mix here. There's like a bajillion
here we
of
go
in this game. You got the old setup. Oh, we got it! Let's go!
What? Rox just saved like 3 seconds by doing that.
Yeah, that one, the world records don't even have that mix because
it's so high risk,
movement,
low reward.
Doing
loses wheel, so he cuts out one of the main time saves here from having to go grab wheel. That's like a second lost right there.
Nice.
Oh no! So now he let the bomb block go across. So now he has to deal with this.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Now
we're grabbing Spark, so we can use it against everyone's favorite boss in the game. This is Fan.
So if you hold it long enough, then you shouldn't get grabbed like that. I am like infamously bad at that fight. But wow, this Spark room is pretty clean. Oh, that was nice.
Gets hit by the wall, dude, at the end.
See that puff and slide off the last 2 blocks? That was kind of nice. But
Rox, I do not believe will be soft resetting after the stage.
That's Rox. This guy never soft resets. Watch Rox's game over. He still has another life, so I think it's kind of unlikely. But you never know. So
but
we'll keep
4-6 is coming up. And if he takes a hit in 4-5, that could be really bad for him.
Yes, okay. So here we go, another arena, another Meta Knights fight, and this strat was created by Sniper right here. It's kind of epic. The old strat used to be
in this game now.
to keep throwing there, but it turned out to be slower. So that was a free 3 seconds. It's kind of nice. Burning room.
Ooh, I noticed Funky's not unwheeling in this room.
Doing? Oh man. Alright, yeah, guys, this guy has a 4301. Believe it.
Yeah, this guy's 4th. And oh no, Funky gets grabbed by FanFan! FanFan in the chat.
Yeah, I think Rox is, I don't know, Rox is probably like, oh, rip.
That was like the best place he could have taken a death though, honestly. I can't help but wonder if that was intentional.
I doubt it. But yeah, oh, okay, getting past that frog. Rox, I think, is probably like +3 right now, and he's gonna end the run probably like +7. That's just Rox for you. Funky using the old
+3
strat.
minutes?
Probably.
Lol.
Well,
he doesn't have splits right now, so we can't quite see.
I'm just estimating, because looking at this, he's probably gonna finish Grave Garden at like high 22.
When would he usually finish it?
Like, well, okay. We've
Funky,
lost, like,
a non-believer, uses throw in 4-5. Now he can demonstrate how much slower this is. Wait, that doesn't even double star there.
No, the reason
Waits
we thought
right here to throw that
is because
throws the last. Oh, he didn't throw the last guy because he got hit. But throwing that last guy is slower than just sucking him.
I'd say the throw strat is a little easier, but I don't know. It's honestly personal preference if you're not like at top level, I guess.
Well, if you're at mid level, you should just learn the mice strat because it's cool.
Sniper might be slightly biased, but his strat is cool. I'll give him that. Okay,
what was
Rox,
that?
Well, he went for singles and he got his he's got his cancel input. I see that all the time. But okay, finishing.
That's like still better than like half of my Krakos.
Okay, I lied. He's only +2. This is like, what is that? Oh, it's yogurt.
Coffee.
It's yogurt. So yeah, we're in yogurt yard. Funky.
Oh, I need to steal that.
The fire, or Funky killed the sword, so I guess he's going with fire. Which
Fire's fine, but he could get hit here.
Worse.
Okay, he's fine. Wait! The boss has no health, as you can see. And now...
What?
Wait, Rox died!
Cancel! What is happening? I mean, I didn't even see that. I completely missed it.
How is he silent, dude? This is amazing. That's like the amazing part of this.
He could still be using the audio from his capture card. So I've noticed the audio quality is a little scuffed on SG recently, or at least on the RDMP. I don't know if it's just me, but okay. Done with that. Funky coming out of 4-6.
Yeah, it sounds fine on the mainstream. He's definitely using his capture card audio.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. He's probably laughing right now too.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes so much sense now because he's not using his camera audio. Rox, how much have you been like going nuts this race? I need to know. That's the thing. More people should like local record their tourney matches, I think, with their mics on, but stream with their mics off. It's doable, but it's like kind of tricky to set up.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm an OBS noob, so oh, Funky getting RNG by the lightning. So the lightning placement of that first attack of Krakos is actually random. Like how far left or right from like Krakos' actual like body the lightning goes is RNG, and it can be really annoying.
Oh, Rox gets talkers!
I totally missed that. Dang. Okay,
he got it. I need to relearn how to do it because I was like a year ago I was consistent at it.
Demo is actually somehow able to stay quiet his entire stream, which is impressive. Except for when he gets KA world record, everyone goes see his pop off.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Lol. So in this stage, Rox grabs high jump being fastest movement vertically, but this move's pretty long, so instead we grab wheel, the the fastest movement horizontally, conveniently enough. That's one thing we should like mention about NIDL. The ability NIDL tends to give you a lot of the time is like actually the fastest way to get through the room.
Yeah, so that's why this run tends to have a little more ability diversity than a lot of other runs. Oh,
ooh.
Wow, no float chest turns. That was kind of a flex.
Let's go.
Okay, here we go. 5-4. Are we going? We're not gonna say the full name, right?
No.
Okay. In here is a strat that Rox has coined, and Rox discovered the strat, named it, but the full name is like literally 3 pages long, so we're not gonna say the full name. We just call it Rox.
He does get a sick burn there.
Rox has to say it. Basically, he
Rox doesn't get the double star here, so he had to quickly take out that second enemy there. What is he doing?
I don't know.
Cool. Oh, he just needed to drop down and get it, but he had to just inhale it. Well, he just inhaled it. Ball swag's coming up. Ball swag is supposedly free. I've never seen that ball there before, but here we go. That's good.
Rox goes for like the triple, so he like does this too, which.
Ooh, nice.
Well, actually, oh wait, we don't get to see Rox fall because it's Hondo. I forgot.
Unless he goes all the way back down just to show it off.
Yeah, he probably will, knowing him. Let's see.
I think he was eating.
Oh, he's doing it.
Yay! It's Rox's ball, everyone.
High-flying, gravity-defying, SK is verifying Rox's ball. There's like literally 50 other like rhyming things that he came up with, but those are the only ones I remember.
Firelion is crying.
Oh, yeah, there's like crying, and MK is sighing. That's another one because
Oh, it's so perfect.
Because that one is like 2/3 of the way through when I am like actually sighing every time. That's like it comes perfectly. But anyway.
This switch can be a little bit tricky, but Rox grabs high jump pretty easily. But there's like that room that switch looks so easy, but there's a million things that can go wrong in that room. The hothead can just do a dumb thing. You can get an Ian input somewhere and like miss high jump.
A lot of the time, the game will prioritize inhaling one of those star blocks instead of the high jump, so that can be.
Wait, it does? That's horrible.
It doesn't always. Sometimes it seems like
Funky taking a quick rest at the end of 5-3.
Probably to eat his yogurt. This is still food percent. Oh, yo, Funky's trying to keep wheeling 5-4.
What? I've never seen this before.
It's not humanly viable.
Wait, it's viable in a task setting?
Oh yeah.
Literally how? Gets owned by the Sparky. He has 1 health for the arena.
Oh, Rox got wheel mix but missed the instant door entry. That sounds about right. Oh wait, Funky doing the old... That's not even the old strat. This is some kind of strat.
This is,
He's gonna get spawned on top of. Yep, called it. Oh, he dodged.
He was ready for him that time.
Oh no!
Oh no, he floated!
Oh, rip. Rox fixing for hammer.
Yep, first ability on the roulette. Funky, please play the game. Don't get hit by the Sparky. He got hit by the Sparky.
I think he's busy with his yogurt. I think Rox is being a little more efficient with his food right now, not losing as much time to eating.
Funky ends up going with the old strat here, or whatever this is.
Yeah, this is the Funky strat.
Just has to get that last guy.
That was close. Oh boy.
Alright, here comes ball swag. I am unsure about Funky's ball swag consistency. That might be far.
Okay, he was fine. It's decently forgiving.
Interesting double ball swag motion there. But anyway, Rox moves on to the World 5 boss. This is heavy mole.
Yeah, Rox is 3 minutes behind now. Still on pace to 40x. We'll see if that changes after World 6 though. But Funky, stop eating your yogurt and play the game. Oh man, this is an extended yogurt break, I guess. Okay, we're back. Oh, Rox.
He has a mandarin orange.
Oh, it's a mandarin. Okay. I was gonna say,
it looked like a mandarin orange to me, but it could also be like another one of those small oranges, you know. They got the clementines,
he's gonna cut and eat it in the middle of his run. It's clementine. Your spoon is still big for the yogurt. Hard to eat.
Alright, anyway, Rox mixes wheels so he can hit this metal block here just fine. It's a nice little backup if you lose hammer in the first room, because keeping hammer is tricky. Rox is spamming A's in the chat. Let's see what happens here. Rox tries to keep wheel. I've heard this is actually slower.
The strats are basically equal. Oh man.
Okay, I don't know why he is streaming. Maybe he's struggling to open it.
He could have kept hammer, but I think he went for wheel anyways, which is totally a Rox thing to do. Okay. Oh, he's going to go for the mix.
Oh, dude. Let's hope he learned my flowchart. He got the jump. Oh, I think... Oh, was that good?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him. First one, the first of many in this tournament.
Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna see more.
Well, anyway, it looks like Rox didn't learn my flowchart setup.
Yeah, oh no! Rox has to do the scuffed, like, Suzuri mix.
Suzuri mix?
His 43.54 world record mixed here for hammer. Like,
world record?
Yeah. Oh, Rox, you suck!
Oh no!
Oh,
big opportunity for FunkyCat229 here.
Okay, well, Funky's still really behind, so Rox has...
Rox should try going on the right side instead. I don't know, the Sparky is not having it today.
Okay. Oh, he finally got set.
Yes,
let's go!
hammer is the last ability on the roulette here.
Okay, Funky auto-mixed high jump off of those wheelies. I think he's been losing a lot of time to eating yogurt. He said his spoon is too big.
Alright, he's got to get a double star here eventually. Here it comes.
Nice.
Oh,
what? He didn't hold! Uh-oh. Oh man, okay, if he doesn't get it here, he has to soft reset. So I think he can.
He should just go back, I think, honestly. Like, this is not a setup.
Maybe. Okay, if he jumped a little higher there. Meanwhile, Rox is off to 6-3. Oh, Funky, no.
Funky.
Oh, there we go. Alright, he got it.
And he gets hammer. Hooray.
Okay, now we get to see Rox get throw multiple times. Unless he keeps up. Actually, so this tourney so far, runners have been 4 for 4 on earphone mix. So can Rox keep that up? No, he can't.
Nope.
There's bad. Let's start counting the tries, guys. 2.
Fire.
3. Okay, fourth try. That's honestly not awful for Rox.
Rox, what are you doing? This is slow.
He's doing the scuff UFO.
I didn't even consider that in my comparison, because I didn't even know that was a thing. How bad is it?
It's not, like, I mean, it's not awful.
It looks awful. 3 mids, fastest by 0.6. Video soon.
Yeah, do 3 mid hits, that's the Wakala strat. I don't know why Rox dropped UFO, because that's literally slower.
Oh, is it slower for going up in this room?
Yeah, UFO is faster for going up, like, by a lot.
What? Wait, does he know? He should know that, right?
Yeah, he always keeps UFO in his actual runs, I don't know why. I think maybe he was too preoccupied with peeling his Clementine, but anyways.
Lol.
Oh, man. Funky finishing up World 5. Rox heading into the second part of Orange Ocean, which is just as, if not more, annoying than the first part. Orange Ocean and Hundo is hard. Ooh, that's some nice movement, though.
Yo, I just thought of a really cool idea.
Oh, this is a really clean... Okay, I said that and then he messed up, but... It was a really good 6-4.
Shoulder button. Who maps their shoulder buttons?
Oh.
Literally who? Anyway, Rox gets
to A and
the
B.
H switch here.
Rox, what are you doing?
What am I looking at?
For soft reset.
I see the orange.
Okay, I suppose that makes sense. I map my shoulder buttons to A and B, and then I hit LR start select to soft reset. So I don't know. I guess he must map one of his shoulder buttons to select.
Bruh, you must be really bad if you struggle to soft reset in this game.
Rox, what are you doing? Nice hoodie sleeve.
Rox, please stop splicing your run.
If he covers the camera with his sleeve enough, then he can splice at that point.
Yeah, and then we can, Someone raided him? What?
Why are you going straight up, Rox? What is going on? Oh, man.
I'm a little bit sad we couldn't hear the alert here, because that would have been legendary.
Okay, yeah, so...
But, basically, on Rox's stream, he has his alert volume super loud on his end, so every time he gets a raid, he gets super scared.
Oh, he missed Burning Mix Rip. Oh, he's gonna go for it again.
Spat out fire.
Yeah, because that's Rox.
Thinking emoji.
So also it helps because Rox is... Oh, nice.
Missed it again. He has 1 health.
I think he's just
he
gonna
dies.
Die and start it again.
I don't want to look at your sleeve, Rox. Please stop.
Rox's raid alert is so a friend of ours, Anon, he like audio edited Rox screaming into like the pitch of like Immigrant Song, like the beginning of Immigrant Song. So it's just Rox screaming like whenever he gets a raid. What are you doing, Rox? At this rate, Funky is actually gonna catch up.
This is amazing.
Yeah, okay, he finally got the setup and then he missed it.
Did he get
You need that, Rox! Oh, he's just gonna try it again now, and he failed it again. And okay, well, he got laser. I guess that works.
Oh my god!
And then he lost it. Now he's about to die again.
He's just gonna go for it again. Come on, you're gonna game over.
Okay, well, Funky just got backdrop, so we're totally just. I don't know how many tries.
Just take Spark. Just take Spark. Oh no, Funky, now's your chance. Please.
Sword. How many tries is Funky at now?
Like 3 probably. He misses the setup. Just take.
Oh, okay, he finally got it. What was that, like 10th try or something?
He's gonna lose it immediately. There's no way he's keeping this. That was so lame.
I'm sorry, Marsh. I didn't know.
Funky gets Spark! No!
Oh, man.
Funky literally caught up like 2 levels and now he's just struggling. Backdrop.
It's too early. The Sparky there just wants.
He was getting like real consistent at
oh,
this
there we
race.
Go. Let's go.
Poggers. But I think he just like forgot the timing too.
Oh yeah, it's worth.
Oh, he jumped out of the way. That's not necessary because he shouldn't hit you if you're low enough. If you're low enough, the bonker shouldn't jump at you.
It's worth noting that yeah, Burning Mix does make the UFO room in 6.6 more consistent, but actually only saves 1 second optimally. So Rox wasted like a minute and a half going for a 1 second mix.
Yep. Nice.
Okay, that's not bad. Okay, so Funky's saving some time by taking this vertical room with UFO.
Sick double star.
Yeah,
Mix,
anyway.
please. Get sleep. Get sleep. Aww. What was he going for?
He's going for wheel. Wheel was like 3 after cutter, I think.
I was really hoping he was gonna get sleep.
Yeah, same.
Alright, Rox in 6.6 arena. This is like the worst room in the game. It's so annoying and frustrating to get good at.
Of all things, he gets this perfectly.
Yeah, every time you turn around in this game, it'll eat your input.
Well, yeah. So, and on ice, the skidding animation, I see re-entered 6.6.
It's like a whole minute long on ice.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of dumb. Okay, Rock's going for early hits.
The skidding animation on ice is longer than this run. Except, Rox's run hasn't been exactly very good.
Dang,
so the run might actually be longer than the skidding animation.
There you go. Funky getting 6-4 switch. I can't tell what those are rocks. His lighting is so bad. I know Funky is doing Skittles for Rainbow Resort, because Taste the Rainbow. But I don't know what Rocks has.
Alright, so this rune here is also really tricky, and 100% particularly. Captain Crunch, lol.
Okay, he picks Burning, sure. Captain Crunch, okay, that one.
Rox is eating his hand. Yeah, that rune pretty well for Rox, actually. That was nice. Why does Funky have Burning?
He makes Burning off of the 2 Parasol dudes right before Nutshack. No, we totally
now he has it in 6-5.
Yeah. That's not bad.
Ooh.
Interesting. I don't think that actually saves time, but interesting concept for sure.
He lost it. What are you doing, Funky?
I think he's like trying to mix some more.
There's a pretty free wheel mix you could do up here, but it only saves time at 80%. And it's only a backup.
Okay, here we go. Time for Rox's 7-2. Okay, good bonkers. Dang.
Good bonkers.
Odd, actually.
Here comes Fan. 2 jumps. And a roll.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna do it. Oh, okay. He, wow, I haven't seen that sort of apple kill before. That's a new one.
Thinking.
Bugsy is free.
Yeah, Bugsy's pretty easy.
And Firelion. He's probably gonna watch get hit by the corpse again. Okay, never mind.
Backstep double charge is free, honestly. But if a backstep charge jump is like the freaking worst.
Oh, Funky barely made it into that cannon in time, so he's good. Getting the 6-5 switch. And Rock's done 7-2 with minimal hiccups. I don't know what kind of time we're looking at for him now. It's not a very good one. He's probably gonna go for 7-4 UFO too, so we'll see what happens there.
And he just passed world record.
Yeah, world record's done by this point. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. What are you doing, Rocks?
He's doing wheel mix.
7-3 wheel. Okay, you got it. So this
he's definitely not saving time here. That setup was so bad.
Oh man.
Was that movement not correct?
He went a little too fast. You can go a little too fast if you.
What? That's so dumb.
If you hold full left, you can hit that cutter.
Now this room is one of the big benefits of wheel. Yeah. But he didn't wheel cancel, so he got a bonk. This one here is also pretty good with wheel, I think. What? You can't make a 2-tile gaps with wheel? This game's terrible.
Maybe you can with subpixel, but I don't know.
Sounds dumb.
Funky finishing up 6-6 here.
Just slides the frosty out of the way.
7-4 movement, which this is why 7-3 wheel is not a realistic option, because that first was just gross. Well, he's going for UFO off of these. Nice.
Oh, he's gonna get a UFO mix off the flamers and then instantly die.
Yeah, that's you know it already.
Right. Oh goodness, Funky.
Or he's gonna die.
Oh, he jumped back. The spear guy jumped back.
Oh wait, he went for wheel instead of he almost died for it.
He's definitely not making it through here.
Oh, that was close, but okay. Nice.
He makes it through.
Don't die to this guy, please. Oh, he's popping off.
Sick wheel jump. Bruh.
Okay, well, he's
Funky gets a block from Meta Knight. Funky gets another block. And Meta Knight's down for Funky. Rock's going in a 7-5 with 1 health.
Yeah, he's gonna try to do the fancy wheel cancel to crash strat here, but he's almost 100% gonna die. Yep.
He didn't even drop his ability.
Here we go. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh! It's okay, so he just has... Whoa.
He's...
One last crash. Oh, he had it. Wait, did he have invincibility? He's definitely getting hit by this.
No, you actually, yeah, you get some iframes after.
What? That's so cool.
And he got good luck, so not
Wind tunnel.
really,
he has 0 lives.
Oh.
Wind tunnel's free, but
Wind tunnel's free.
Don't
but
like
this
the
is
strat rocks. I don't like the strat rocks
Okay,
does in this room. Doesn't go for the health. I agree with that, honestly. Ooh, so Funky destroyed the bottom blocks in 7-1, so now he has to mash out a float to get this.
Now you can
really
actually
difficult.
still do it without float. If you do it at max height, I should probably tell Funky that for next time. Okay, there, he's got it.
Yeah, that's why
Rox.
beginners hate that switch.
Rox is off to the final... Oh, nice Skittles. Rox is off to the final stage in the game, which is an homage to Kirby's Dream Land. Everything's black and white, which is pretty cool. He just wheeled through it because everything was flat. Funky failed ball mix. Has to reset to try it again, unfortunately.
Alright, that room Rox just did is like actually like super luck based and difficult depending on what kind of luck you get.
Go through the cloud room just fine too. Let's see his ball mix. The coconut wheel is hard. I'm not surprised he doesn't do the coconut wheel. Yeah, Fountain of Dreams was bottled water. Good ball mix. Funky now, his time for 7-2.
Not Cutter. Oh my gosh, the moon. If he missed the moon, I was gonna lose it.
Back when I first started running this game, I was a minute ahead of Thomas. I was racing Thomas. I was a minute ahead into 7-6, and then I finished a minute behind because I forgot moon. So, those are good times.
What is this fan dude?
I don't know, whatever, but it's working.
Alright, Rox kind of struggles at the door here, and here's DDD. Instant dive, it doesn't get hit!
Quill's mad.
Quill's mad.
Quill's mad.
Another dive.
Okay, we're looking at a... Oh, there's the water! Chug rocks, chug!
He's gonna spill water, like, all over himself, I bet.
Assuming a good nightmare, we're looking at a high 48 here for rocks. Which, yeah. His PB is 4301, reminder.
Now, reminder, Rox has no lives here. He has 3 health. Dude, could you imagine if he game overs on night 2 health? And this orb hasn't been very good. So he's like...
okay, he's playing it safe. He's playing it safe. Oh, he still almost got hit for that.
It's gonna charge. It's gonna charge. Oh, he does the roundabout charge.
Oh, he actually got chargeless. Well, I don't know if that counts.
That's not chargeless.
Okay, well
that is not chargeless, and you know it, MK.
You figure.
Anyway, nightmare.
Oh wow, that was a bad.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, right.
You squished it.
Okay, I am literally the worst at chugging. Like, I'm so bad at chugging. It's like, I don't know how people do it, but Rox.
Well, I've never really tried, but I'd probably be bad at it. All right, here comes the first hit. Just jumps off the floor. You can also float. Some people prefer to do that. I really don't.
I do.
Ooh, how did that hit?
That was fine. I don't know. It looked pretty textbook to me.
Alright. No way.
Why are you going for early hit on 2 health and no lives? He got it though.
Rox, spoilers. I thought for sure you were gonna game over.
Okay, we're coming up on time here for Rox, I guess. This should be the last hit, and oh, he gets the early one. Okay, that's a 48-59. 48-49 is what I got.
Done.
GG's to Rox. It's a hot 9 minutes off his PB. Wait, what am I saying? 6. But... Omega lol.
Omega lol.
What happened, man?
I present Race Rox once again.
Alright,
He's gone, but he's back. He's not done.
Okay, so first off, I have some explain to Dark. Okay, basically, right now I'm sitting in such a way because I'm doing webcam. My
Well, that's like a normal thing you do, right?
I'm at a 45-degree angle to my monitor right now.
What?
So the angle is awful. So I can like, and it's really bad. All right, so that's why it was not great. Like usually I have it. There's gonna be a lot of delay. I usually have it like turned like that. You'll see that in a while. But when I have usually I never listen to the commentary when I'm racing.
But you turned it on this
Of
time.
course I had to turn it on this time. Because of
the microphone.
Oh, nice, the mic's in the way.
Wait. Rock's at 100%, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah. So 1-4. I don't know what happened in 1-4. Don't ask about Frosty. No idea what happened. I don't know how I got NIDL. Like I hit the button, it just nothing happens. We just smashed it. So hoping I wouldn't get sleep, and I was very close to sleep. Let's see.
Oh yeah, what happened in 6-2? You didn't learn my flowchart.
6-2. Oh yeah, 6-2. So I would just let's screw it. I'll just go for
It's
Stone.
a death here. Does he know about the reeler mix?
Reeler mix?
Reeler mix?
Oh, he does.
Oh no, wait, that's not the setup. That's not the setup. You just need to wait behind that hothead. A lot of people are like familiar with it, but might just like post a video of the setup in the Discord. That way.
Basically, you can do. So I was trying to go for Stone Mix, which if you get Beam first, it's free. But I got better at doing the Beam move, so I got Crash first. Like screw it. Just random time.
You cannot get Crash first if you do my flowchart.
So naturally, I get sleep.
Naturally.
Four try UFO. That's not good. The reason I lost UFO in the switch room is because I went to go try to like pick up my orange during the switch cutscene. And my arm brushed the shoulder button, which I have marked for select, so I can just do super fast resets. For stop resetting. So I lost UFO there. Where else did I die? 4-6. That was not intentional. I just died to the frog. Don't ask me what happened to that DD. The DD was insane. 7-6. I purposely jumped on the platform to scare you people.
Oh, okay. I mean, I thought you were just going. I thought you were just feeling K like usual.
That too. I think that's faster too.
Oh
but
yeah, 100% it's faster.
Yeah, it's gotta be faster. But so yeah, this was just Felix K-Man %. I didn't actually have that bad of a World 5.
Speaking of Felix K-Man,
World 5 was really good.
What in the world was that bonkers fight with UFO?
I don't know the fastest strat. That's what I've always done. I've always thought it was fastest.
You open the VC.
You do the slowest strat against bonkers.
It doesn't feel that slow. Like I screwed it up, but it doesn't.
Yeah, it's not that much slower. Oh, he's doing cutter. He's doing cutter DDD.
Oh,
he's about to game over.
He's gonna mix.
No, you should have just done the switch. That's so. Oh, that was such a bad decision. Oh no.
That's the big
what else happened that run? A lot. I got both World 4 mixes somehow.
Quill, for recording, we're just gonna use SRL times because Funky doesn't have a timer.
Okay, sure. I mean,
mine was a 48-49. But my Blat split sucks, so.
Yo, Leighton's right after this, right?
I need dinner first. Even though I feel sick. Okay, so run down on the food. So we did have a celery stick. We had a celery stick for World 1 for vegetable. I could not find anything for the life of me that wasn't like, something you had to like super prepare. Like we didn't have any carrots or anything like that. But I found at the very bottom of our like veggie pile celery. I was like, yes, celery. And then I didn't have any ice cream, which is a problem. So I just took a glob of whipped cream and ate it with a spoon. World 3, I just took a slice of butter, and just ate it. That was painful. That was really bad. I'm never doing this again because of that. That was really disgusting.
Wait, what did you say again? One more time?
Butter, disgusting. It was bad. World 4, I did find grapes. That was clutch. I found grapes. World 5, I got my Yoplait. My Yoplait cherry flavored. And then World 6, of course, we got my Clementine. Butter's good, just not on a stick by itself.
Funky's still doing cutter DD.
Now he's doing the switch first, yeah, that's smart.
Smart.
It's Grow up. It makes me feel sick. Anyway, what
I mean, I've
what's
never
up
had
with
butter on its
Okay,
own, so.
and
Fried butter. Flushed weird.
World 7. I couldn't find anything rainbows. Didn't have Skittles, didn't have anything like that. And then a
So what's
miracle
the- Oh, okay.
came down, and I say, look to the shelf, and I see Cap'n Crunches. Oops, all berries.
So
Funky, you're facing the wrong way. Oh man.
and then my mom went to the store today and
Oops,
bought water
all
bottles, which is
Rainbow
great.
Resort.
So I chugged the water bottle way too fast.
Oh my gosh, dude, Funky's gonna die against
Funky
DDD.
dies.
He's gonna spit it out. Told ya.
Oh no. Well,
I
no,
freaking told
No,
you.
we got this. Don't die, Funky, please.
So yeah.
If he survives, he gets all his health refilled.
Also,
Yeah.
okay. The reason I did so poorly too was because I went complete Feels Game Man. I usually would not do that in the actual situation because I was just memeing so hard.
Ooh.
I don't like this.
No,
Okay.
like this.
Oh, dude, Funky's run was so good too. Rox, what happened in 1-4?
Okay, yeah. So I don't. So basically, I missed my puff up to the like I unpuffed too early to start
That's a
burning, so I
good
bonked against the
start.
wall. And then it was too high, and then I was screwed up, and then my setup was just bad. And then I grabbed Spark, and then that didn't work either.
Oh, there's Funky's water.
Chug.
Dude, you chug fast, Rox.
I did. I took way too fast. I still had like half the cutscene left when I finished.
Wow, what a flex.
It hurt.
Dude, I can't chug. I'm so bad at chugging. Like,
And I was terrified for the nightmare because I had 0 lives and 2 health.
You still
You
went for
did
early.
the
I thought
early
earlier
hit.
because I had to do it for the fans. I had to go for Feels K-Man. I can't just do Feels
Honestly,
K-Man
I
right
feel
over-
like if Rox didn't go for the early hit, he would have just missed it anyway.
I would have. I would absolutely would have. I've not done that strat normally.
Ooh,
in such
Funky
a
kind
long
of struggling with this orb here.
time. The orb kind of schmoving though.
Schmoove.
I need to see what
Oh,
what Deep Leffenbot tweeted today.
Hey, that's a great thing to say in an interview.
Totally on topic commentary here, guys.
How to improve in Smash. 1. Watch your replays. 2. Ledge bagging. 3. Give your opponent a quick rundown of your playstyle and your favorite moves before the game so that we're all on the same page. 4.
What?
Ask your opponent if he wants your signature. Mention your Facebook following.
Say.
Bruh.
Okay, Rox. Demo asked earlier, do you think you'll still beat him?
Yeah. I'm gonna. I was completely memeing this run. I can definitely. I've been getting consistent 43s. I was really like the only reason I was completely memeing and went for. I would never go for Stone Mix. In an actual run, I might not go for UFO Mix in an actual tourney race, like an
Wait,
actual.
what?
Yeah, I really might not go for UFO Mix because I've been just so inconsistent on it lately.
Bruh, just
no,
get
Funky, why'd you
JP.
jump?
Funky died!
You let me in. I have words. Well, apparently he finished. What else happened?
I'm
Dude,
dying.
my World 5 was like really good. It was like a 656.
Oh, what? 656? That's really good. Holy.
Really good.
That's
Oh,
one
no,
second.
no, wait, it wasn't. It wasn't. Aside from the death in 5-1.
What? What do you mean?
I died in 5-1.
Yeah.
It was not a 656.
Oh,
It is
okay,
a-
yeah.
I thought for some reason I thought I did the math. It was like, dang, if I didn't lose 25 seconds in 5-1, it would have been 656.
That's the first time I've seen someone miss the unstone there in a long time.
Yeah. So what happened was I was going to open up my yogurt, and I put my spoon in the yogurt so I can be ready to eat it. And then I
Funky
was like,
finishes with an official
Dude,
SRL time of
forgot.
58:30.
58. Oh, man.
Bruh.
won by 10 minutes. What?
Bruh.
Bruh.
Funky, did you finish everything?
Yes.
Funky,
Yes, I did.
of course. Okay, that was horrible. I'm never doing that ever again.
The butter hits different.
Oh my god. The stream ended, so we're stuck with that.
Yeah.
Are you kidding
That
me?
was intentional. 100%. That was intentional.
Yeah, that was
See you,
definitely
Funky.
intentional.
Wait, hold on. Is it my turn to end the stream?
How's the head out of butter building?
Yeah, you were ahead of
This is
Oh, wait, I'm
so
like,
cursed.
The quality makes it even better.
I had 3 days to 3 days. I had 3 deaths. It was bad, Funky. It was bad.
I'm dying.
So, okay, when we meet in winners finals, do you wanna do food percent?
Rocks
Dude,
moves
I'm
on
literally
to
no,
winners top 8,
My
where
dad
he
doesn't
will
let me
face
bring any food
Jay.
downstairs, so we literally can't.
Who do I face?
Funky is not done yet. He will be facing
Oh, yeah,
Ryaner
Rocks,
in
what the
losers
heck?
round
That's
2.
terrifying.
No! Stop it!
This is not allowed. This like violates some
Ban.
national law.
And someone please remove Rox's mod on SpeedGaming.
I agree.
This is immaturity at its finest. Anyway, let's just get out of here as soon as we can. Up next on SpeedGaming.
Okay, well, while Sniper finds that, we have 3 matches tomorrow.
Sick. I'm not commentating any of them because I'm playing God Cap.
Sniper versus Dark Soul at
7 p.m. Eastern time.
7. Okay, and then
We have Quill versus Pastor Supersonic at 9 p.m. Eastern time, and we got MKKun versus the Blue Bomber 285 at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or Daily Time. I don't know where we're at right now. I'm gonna put myself in commentary for you.
All right.
Solely because I want to roast the crap out of you.
okay, I'm world record holder. I'm immune to roasts.
That's
Okay.
not true.
Okay.
We lost 20 viewers from the start of this.
No one
You didn't lose 20
cares.
viewers. We had 81 at the start.
In 20 minutes on SpeedGaming 1, Super Metroid multi-category race.
Ew.
Yeah. Metroid.
I love
Okay.
Metroid. It's
I
my
love
favorite
Metroid
series.
soup.
Soup.
I like. Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Thank you all for watching. Bye.
Bye.